There is something that Coinbase is not telling you. In a stunning article that was just released a couple of weeks ago, Coinbase will keep customer balances in event of bankruptcy. Bearish market takes toll on financials in first quarter. What does this mean? This was announced just a couple of weeks ago. Coinbase added a new risk disclosure that I'm going to talk about right now. In its quarterly report, Coinbase added a risk disclosure. If the company were to file for bankruptcy, the court might treat customer assets that the exchange is custodian for, their Bitcoin, Dogecoin, or whatever, as Coinbase's assets. This means that Coinbase can literally sell the crypto that you own in your central exchange wallet with them for funds if they decide to go bankrupt.
Sell it all today.
Is that even possible, Sam?
Yes, but at what cost?
It simply says, Coinbase will take your coins if it goes bankrupt. Customers' balances will be considered Coinbase's property in the event it files for administration. The disclosure highlights the custodial risk of holding crypto assets on the exchange. Now, the biggest thing, Coinbase stated this. In the event of a bankruptcy, the crypto assets we hold in custody on behalf of our customers could be subject to bankruptcy proceedings, and such customers could be treated as our general unsecured creditors, Coinbase said on May 10th. In 3 months, Coinbase lost $430 million on $1.2 billion in net revenue. Now, as of today, filming this video, Coinbase's stock can be found right up here, and you can see it's on a downward trend, and it also has lost 69.05% on the year-to-date return, which is pretty alarming if you ask me. Now, as a result of the disclosure being released, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong clarified that the company faces no risk of bankruptcy. The company also said that customer assets are safe and each account is segregated. Except that they can literally sell our funds if they go bankrupt. How does this make sense? This is also why it's super important to get all your crypto off the central exchanges out there, including Coinbase, for this reason right here. They could update their disclosures, and they could also state something in there that, hey, if we go bankrupt, we have the right to sell your assets so that way we can not go bankrupt. So if you have crypto assets out there, go ahead and leave a comment below, because I want to know if my video helped you transfer them to a different wallet, and so that way you could stake them or do whatever you want in order to not risk you or their business selling their crypto assets without you knowing. Hold on, but wait, 93.7% of you watching my videos are not subscribed to my channel, so please do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and increase those numbers, especially if you want to be eligible for some giveaways coming up. Now, Brian Armstrong did make this announcement on Twitter, saying that there's some noise about a disclosure we made in our 10Q today about the crypto assets and their disclosure that they said, hey, we can sell your funds. Go ahead and read it on Twitter. You can see it right here at Brian_Armstrong. Now, here's one of the most important things that I read in this article. The U.S. courts have not yet dealt with the bankruptcy of a cryptocurrency exchange, and there are a bevy of open legal and regulatory questions. One thing is clear enough, though: if Coinbase users were to become so-called general unsecured creditors, and the company's disclosures said they might, they'd likely have an unpleasant time. Now, I had to do some digging around to actually find Coinbase's 10Q because I wanted to see the actual source document itself and read where it states on this information on Coinbase's website. So here it is right here. It's under quarterly earnings. I'll actually put a link to this down below in the description so you can read it. But if I scroll down to the bottom, you'll actually see the 10Q PDF right here under 2022 quarterly earnings. So I'll go ahead and click on that. All right, so I found it. It's on page 84 or page 83 of the document, but it literally says, in the event of a bankruptcy, the crypto assets we hold in custody on behalf of our customers could be subject to bankruptcy proceeding, and such customers could be treated as our general unsecured creditors. This may result in customers finding our custodial servers more risky and less attractive, and any failure to increase our customer base, discontinuation, or reduction in use of our platform and products by existing customers as a result could adversely impact our business operating results and financial condition. Now, here's some interesting information about cryptocurrency exchanges that have filed for bankruptcy. So we have MTGOX in February 2014. They filed for bankruptcy in Japan after 700,000 Bitcoins were stolen from its wallets. There's also Quadriga, CEX, Canada's largest exchange, and Cryptotopia that also is a registered exchange in New Zealand that also filed for bankruptcy, and their entire company was liquidated. So I'm going to ask you, are you going to take your funds off of Coinbase right now after you watch this video and put it in some wallet for safekeeping? I mean, you might as well stake the coins as well and get that passive income, right? Yeah! Speaking of staking, you should definitely check out the video right over here where I go over how to buy Atom in the Cosmos ecosystem and stake it all using your mobile device. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one.